Kepa's challenge, the Ripple of Cleanliness. Unveiling the power of hygiene through a young boy's resolve to safeguard health in his Papua New Guinean village. Within the highlands of Papua New Guinea, nestled among whispering grasslands and towering mountains, lived a boy named Kepa. Kepa's world was one of school, football, and family. But it was also a world where something as simple as going to the restroom could be a problem. The school's toilets were old and often dirty, and many kids avoided them, waiting until they got home. Kepa didn't think much about it until one day his pal Tama got sick. The teacher said Tama had a UTI, urinary tract infection, an infection from not going to the toilet when he needed to. It was a strange and scary term for Kepa, who saw his friend miss school and look unwell. Kepa learned from his teacher that holding in pee could make you sick, and using dirty toilets could cause other problems. The problem was that the restrooms weren't being cared for, which was affecting everyone's health. This is something that Kepa had never thought about, and he realized that if it could happen to Tama, it could happen to anyone, even him. He started talking to his classmates. At first, they laughed it off, but Kepa persisted. He shared stories he found on the internet about how important clean toilets and good habits were. Slowly, his friends began to listen. Together, they formed a plan. They approached the headmaster with a proposal. They would take turns cleaning the toilets, ensuring there was always soap and water. In exchange, the school would repair the broken doors and buy cleaning supplies. The headmaster agreed, surprised and impressed by the boys' initiative. They called themselves the Health Heroes. They made posters about hygiene, held talks with younger students, and even organized a cleanest toilet competition. Kepa's initiative started small but quickly grew. Other schools in the area heard about the Health Heroes and started their programs. Kepa and his friends were invited to other villages to share their stories and educate the people. By the end of the year, Kepa's efforts had transformed not just his school but his entire community. The Health Heroes had become a model for other schools across the region, and Tama was back in school, healthier and happier. Kepa's quest began with a simple desire to assist a friend, but it ended up changing the way his community viewed health and hygiene. As he stood in front of his school during the annual health fair, sharing his journey with visitors, Kepa knew this was just the beginning. He had found a way to make a difference, one toilet at a time. Revelations. What is it? Good health starts with understanding the small daily actions that can prevent illness, like using clean toilets and not waiting too long to go. Why is it important? These actions are especially crucial for children, whose habits form early and can last a lifetime, affecting their well-being and education. How to get started? It begins with education. Teaching kids the basics of hygiene and how their bodies work can empower them to make healthier choices. The point: simple acts of cleanliness and awareness can have a ripple effect and transform communities, showing that even the smallest hands can spark significant changes in public health. The end.